Okay, so today I come out here and I'm coming out here to look at the clouds because I hear lightning. I don't hear it right now. All I hear is a ATV in the background from my neighbor's house. Okay, so then anyways, I'm walking down here and I see a rabbit. And I notice something very peculiar about this rabbit. Most rabbits have 4 legs and a head and a tail. But this rabbit doesn't have a head, and it only has 3 legs. So it's missing a leg and a head. Okay, now next to it, right here, I'm going to try to show you these. Talon marks there, and you can see this is coming in from an angle, so you can see how big of a bird this is. It's something that has a wingspan of huge. Landed here, landed there. There's no other feet print around here. Okay, so look around, no other feet print. You can see how deep these are. You know, so this happened since it rained last. Now you see this one is swooping this way because whatever did this hit here, and then it turned around and went after this. It probably decided it didn't want to eat it and it just left it here. Okay, so it's probably an eagle is what we're talking about. Okay, so we're looking at 2 different things here. We're looking at the event itself and the aftermath. This is the aftermath right here. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is that there's a telephone pole there and these eagles hang out there all the time. I'm thinking that there was an eagle standing up there on that telephone pole and looked down here and saw a rabbit. It's probably had a parent with it. It's probably, this looks like it's not a full grown one. Their footprints would be just a couple inches wider than that. So my guess it's a young one that was sitting up there. And it swoops down here, probably grabbed it on top of that hill right there. So it came down through this way, through these trees, grabbed it here, came down through here, ripped its head off right there. Its feet caught the ground right here, and it came to a stop right here, and you can see the feet print. See how that dirt mound all the way from there to here, and the other footprint is over here, and you can see there's about the same amount of distance, almost exactly, so you know it's the same bird that came this way. And you see how the angle of it is. It was swooping. It's got an arc to it. It arced around this way and then it took out this way, and you can see where the dirt kind of kicked into this, but it didn't touch that branches right there, so it came out of it and it was climbing and took off that way and just flew off in the wild blue yonder and circled back and came back down and landed right here, which at that point in time it could have taken the head off to see what was inside. You know, like it's a goodie bag. Looked inside and said, oh, these fuckers are not good to eat. Because look at that, doesn't look good to eat. I mean, if I was an eagle, I think I'd go, okay, I'm going to pass on this now. And there's a peck hole right there in the back. You can see where it pecked until it could get to the inside. So it decided this thing was no good to eat. So, and we had a rabbit die of emaciation on our property a few months back. I don't know how many months back, I lose track of time. So my guess is that these rabbits up here are not good to eat. Not for the birds, not for anything. I imagine that the coyotes really don't care, because we hear those, but this is not a coyote track. There's no coyote tracks here. There's just evidence that one bird came in, swooshed down, ripped its head off, or did damage to it at least, and then came back this way. It might have kept the head for a trophy. You know, sometimes young eagles will do that. I don't know what they do with the heads. I don't know if there's any documentaries about what young eagles do. If they take trophies, you know, that's another thing. But the head is definitely not around here. I've walked around this entire area up and down these hills. There is no head anywhere. You'd think that maybe just, maybe a squirrel came and took it, but why would a squirrel take off with the head when the body is right there and nobody's touched it? And there's no evidence whatsoever that any squirrels have even walked by it. There's no squirrel tracks anywhere around here. And you can see, look at how easy it is to make a mark. Okay, it's real easy to make.